Alright guys, what is up? Here with my friend Haley, just like how we did the movie review for Halloween 2018. We just got back from seeing Halloween Kills. You guys want to know my opinion? I love this movie. Movie was fucking dope. Okay, look, I get people who don't like certain things, they don't like this and that. That's completely fine.
The camera slides around, it ain't my fault, I'm driving.
Yeah, she's driving. I don't know why. I just want to film this while we're, heading wherever the hell we're going next. This movie was good. Okay, I will say, there are some parts in the movie where I'm like, okay, can y'all cut back to the scene that we were just watching, why'd you guys cut to this? Other than that, this was a good movie.
Yeah, there's like flashbacks, a lot of flashbacks.
All right, so I'm going to give you guys like 10 seconds because we're about to go into some spoiler territory. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have been warned. All right. The kills in this movie, oh my God.
There's like...
look.
Easily twice
Michael,
as many as the last one.
From the jump. At the beginning, we get the flashback of like what happened after Loomis shot him and he fell off, fell off from the back of the balcony or whatever, and he just disappeared. We got all of that. That was amazing. First scene, and it was so crazy how they made it look like the 1978? Yeah, 1978. The whole style, they killed it. Music on point.
Literally.
Man, this man Michael, like they need to put him in Mortal Kombat and give him all. These were fatalities. Nobody saved nobody, man. He was fucking. Oh my God. I don't see what people didn't like, honestly. I like this movie. I can see maybe the pacing and cutting back to certain parts,
Maybe they expected it to be like more intense.
I guess, but I like this movie. I really did. This was a good movie. They killed it. I can't wait for the next movie. I want to say who do you think got it the worst in this movie? Like kill wise, like the people that he just
the guy
not even an hour into this movie he done already killed what it was like 11 12 people.
Oh, more than that. He killed 13 in the first scene when the firemen showed up, and then he killed the old couple.
This man went ham.
I think the guy that got stabbed in the eye probably got it worse, or the gay guy that got his eye squeezed out.
Yeah, because he got stabbed in the armpit.
That's
Can you imagine?
Slow and brutal.
Can you imagine getting stabbed in the armpit and then he just like squeezes your head and you feeling the pain there and all of a sudden your eye? Oh my God!
I've had a
honestly, I feel like this is spoiler. Also, well, fuck, we're already in spoiler anyways. I'm just so excited. I like this was a great movie. I'm gonna buy this as soon as it comes out on DVD. I think Cameron got it the worst. Because he literally pulled him up, he was sitting there bleeding, dying.
He was like,
and he just he took his head and went boom, boom.
But also, too,
he broke the stairs.
We didn't see what happened to his dad, though. We just seen his dad dead.
Well, that's one complaint I do have.
He could have got it bad.
Well, you
wanted to see all the kills, not just they pan over and they're dead.
But you never know. They may have that like on the Blu-ray as like a deleted scene or something. You know what I mean? Because
imagine all the uncuts, like all the cuts.
Oh, I'm gonna buy the uncut version and watch the whole movie. I don't care if it's like 2 hours long. I'm gonna watch it. This was a good movie. Michael was not playing. He was pissed off. Like when they took his mask off, he was like, "Oh my bald spot." He was like, "Oh man, y'all don't."
Him, kind of don't.
You kind of do, but they always blur his face like from a distance, always. But that's cool though. The way this movie ended, because I don't want to spoil the ending, but the way it ended, a lot of people didn't like it. I'm assuming that's why they didn't like it.
I think it's going to be a twist.
I feel like there's going to be a twist. There's going to be another Halloween.
Obviously, it's already
been confirmed. Next year, October 15th, I think. It's going to be called Halloween Ends. Now, the one thing I will say, Michael needs to go ahead and die. This man has been alive way too long. The kills, brutal. Oh my God. But I will say, some of the characters are stupid, like that one nurse shooting a gun. How do you miss? Everybody missed in this movie except for the guy in the mob that actually shot him in the chest like 5 times.
Yeah.
How do you live through that? That's cool. The camera angles in this movie on point, especially at the beginning when the firefighters are getting killed, and you get that one cut
it's like coming towards you.
It's coming like, oh my God!
Imagine
you're
it in
seeing
the 3D.
You're seeing it from the firefighter's perspective of Michael stabbing him in the freaking face. That was one of the dopest scenes in the movie. Dopest camera angle.
Could you imagine if they did the camera angle for every kill like that?
Maybe a little bit more.
That would be crazy.
There we go.
I don't know how to be in it that much.
Man, I'm telling you, if somebody's telling you not to go see this movie, don't listen to them. Form your own opinion. Go see it. I saw a lot of people saying it's a waste of time. It's a waste of, a lot of negativity. Go see it. It's gonna be something. I'm sorry.
I bet whenever it like gets released on like another streaming platform and people actually start to watch it, the people that haven't seen it, it's gonna.
Yeah, and like if you're one of the people who's watching this that are telling people not to see it, man, don't do that. Because like there's a lot of movies that people have missed the opportunity of experiencing in the theater, getting that in theater experience.
Persuaded.
Just because someone said don't go see it because you won't like it. But how do they know if you're gonna like it or not? I was gonna go see this regardless if it was gonna be good or not because I wanted to see it for myself.
I haven't gotten this lane when
it's
I
okay.
shouldn't have.
Like I'm telling y'all, man, this like. It's not better than...
You ain't gonna sleep tonight.
I'm go to bed because now I'm gonna be sitting there analyzing all the scenes in my head. Like, did you not catch the Easter egg with Halloween 3 something, The Witch, the third Halloween movie that didn't have Michael Myers in it? The one where the dude went to some factory where they're making the masks with the little leopard.
I think so. Yeah. They've got so many, I can't keep up.
The kid that he killed whenever he was at the park staying with the bloody mask, that mask is from that movie, and the one where Mary was hung from the swing set, wearing the witch's green mask, that was from that third movie.
Oh yeah, okay.
So many Easter eggs. This movie was dope. The camera angles, like I said, dope. Character, dope.
Yeah, I know it was better than I thought it was gonna be.
What are people complaining about, man? Give me a legitimate reason. Okay, people making stupid choices, missing. Okay, but what would you do? What would you do in that scenario yourself? What would you do?
Could you imagine though?
And you have to think, Allison, Cameron, everybody from the first movie, they had not gotten like 48 hours of sleep. They've been up for like almost 2 days.
Yeah.
So you're already tired. On top of your adrenaline is rushing.
I like that they brought back a lot of the original people from like the 70, 80 movies.
Yeah, from all the other movies.
But then they all died.
Because they made stupid choices.
That's not cool. Like I was wanting Tommy to live through the next one, and he was one of the last to go.
But you know what I think? Like I think the message that this movie was giving was like, like wanting to like conquer and take something evil out. Like when that one dude, oh my god, I felt so bad for that guy who jumped off the roof or jumped out the window.
That was sad.
I actually felt bad for him because he didn't do nothing. He was just on the bus in the first movie.
He was a mental patient, and that's why he jumped. He was like, "Oh, I'll be safe if I jump because they're going to kill me," and he ended up dying anyway. He
just committed suicide because he didn't want to deal with that.
Well, no, I mean, I wouldn't.
And plus, he was holding his head, and I guess like having, just
he was a sensory overload. He
just said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna kill myself." This movie was dope, man. I don't know how many times I gotta say it, but it was dope. Like, just because, and if someone spoils something for you, and you're like, "Oh, I'm not gonna go see it," go see it. Because without context, you can't really go by what other people are saying.
Now, I think one of the biggest disappointments that I've thought in the movie was Jamie Lee Curtis didn't get to fight him at all.
Well,
like she stayed laid up in a hospital.
Well, yeah, you gotta think though. She got stabbed and had to stitch her up, so she couldn't really do anything.
Well, I didn't think it was all the whole movie's based in the exact same night.
Yeah,
it's not even the next year.
And
nothing.
I think that's the reason why people are complaining because they're like, "Oh my god, it's not a year later."
I wanted her to have like time to recover. And like then she fight him again or whatever, but she just kind of stayed laid up in a hospital bed, and I'm like, oh, what's going on? I don't understand.
This movie was good. Like,
but that was the only
I'm not gonna say don't go see it just because I like it. You may go see it and not like it, but don't miss the opportunity to go see it and then actually end up liking it. Don't miss the theater experience. I jumped like 5 times during this movie. I almost hit her on accident. I went woo like that, and she's like, ooh. But it's a good movie, man. It's a good movie. Go see it. It's worth it. It's worth it in my opinion. If you're a Halloween fan and you like brutal,
the gay guys was my favorite.
Yeah,
I love them. They
Little
were
John,
funny.
Big John.
And it was the opposite.
Did you notice? Big John grabbed the little knife and Little John grabbed the big knife. Yep. That was so funny. There is some comedy in here.
I was so sad that they got killed.
Yeah, that is pretty messed up.
I thought Little John was gonna survive because he was like, Michael, you've come home, and I was like, oh, they're gonna like team up.
Nope, and then I'm so glad that they haven't really revealed what it is that makes him basically immortal. Is it the house? Is it the mask?
They say there's a curse on him or something. I don't know.
I think that might be an Easter egg to Curse of Michael Myers because he had a thorn curse thing in that movie.
Yeah.
perfect? No. But is that going to make me like lower the score? No, because I liked the movie. I enjoyed myself. This is the first movie aside from the 2018 one where I had to go to the bathroom, but I didn't go because I did not want to miss anything.
I didn't either. I was surprised. Normally I would have to go like at least 30,
I didn't have to even go
in.
I feel
like it went by fast though. It's an hour and 45-minute movie, and I felt like it flew by.
But you got to think about like all the stuff that was happening, killing, and you're already like engaged. Unlike the last movie, I ate like
2/3 of my popcorn, and I was shocked.
Unlike the last movie, like where they had to like set everything up, they didn't have to set nothing up in this because you already know what happened. The movie literally begins.
If you watch the 2018 version, you're up to speed anyway.
Yeah.
You already know what's going on.
No time skip, nothing in this movie.
They did do a couple flashbacks throughout the movie, but that was
I will say
that was mainly from like the cops, like the sheriff and the cops' perspective.
Frank's perspective of like what happened that night when they finally caught Michael. From the first movie, it's cool because like
it was from.
It was from the original first movie.
So the guy that was laid up in the hospital bed beside Lori
was the one who shot his partner on accident.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And he was telling her that he had a chance to let Michael die because Loomis was going to shoot him, but then he said somewhere down his heart he stopped him because he was like that's someone's little boy. Yeah, that's someone's kid. That's someone's son. Which is cool. Like
screw that. Screw that.
but like.
We need to put on record. We need to I wonder if it's on like Google or something of how many people he's killed total.
Because this movie, he went all out, dude. He was killing people in ways that I never even thought were possible. Like he took the light with the one couple in the house.
Yeah,
he took the light off. The stove light. The wife grabbed a knife. He grabbed the stove light, broke it, and stabbed her in the neck. And he didn't even kill her.
He didn't even. He stabbed and turned is what he did.
He stabbed and turned, and he left her there. Brought her husband back, put him on the stove, but it's stabbed him with every knife they had in the kitchen.
That like motion was so weird. Like when he like turned and would grab a knife and then stab the guy, because that's like the guy was already dead.
He was dead, but.
That was kind of odd behavior
It's just
for Michael,
so messed up at the fact that he just let that woman live and sit there and just watched.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she died eventually, obviously. I mean, getting stabbed in the neck like that, like you're not going to survive that unless somebody pops out of nowhere and saves you. But, bro, like, oh my god, man, this movie was brutal.
They killed like
I have never
all the main characters of basically except for Lori and the girl
and Allison. Yep.
Yeah, Allison.
And we can't say the other.
Well, I mean, you've already gave spoilers, so it don't matter.
But I don't want to ruin the ending though. I want people to go see it for themselves.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a trick though. Like I think in the next movie.
Yeah, I feel like that person didn't die. I feel like that person didn't die. But like I do agree.
It's gonna be like a
man, and like when they were beating the dog shit out of Michael. He got shot in the chest.
He got gangbanged, dude. He got ganged up on that.
Jumped. He got jumped for the bullshit he been pulling.
He got all the smoke. They give him all the smoke.
He literally got jumped for all the bullshit he been doing these past like.
Well, that's when Lori was like, well, that he feeds off of violence. Like
he feeds off the fear.
It's
of
like the more you try to attack him, the stronger he gets, and so
now
he come back 10 times harder.
Is it the curse?
One of them.
Is it the mask? Is it the house? Because like when
I think it's the mask. Because notice he didn't kill nobody without the mask on, and then
he did.
No, he didn't.
He did in the first movie. He did. Because he didn't have his mask. Remember when he got off the bus? Remember when he escaped from the bus? He went to the gas station. He killed those two reporters.
But I'm talking about when she took his mask off in this movie. Like,
he was heading to go kill her.
He was just concerned about getting his mask back. Oh shoot!
Yeah, because he wanted to go kill her.
Which way do I go? Oh no. Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's this way.
I think you can go either way, but.
Nah, go see this movie. Don't let nobody tell you not to go see it, man, because you're missing an opportunity.
Oh crap! I went to the wrong side.
You're missing the opportunity of seeing a dope movie.
Can I get through? I
don't think you can.
Yeah, I can get through here. I'm getting through. I don't care.
Man, I'm telling you, Michael, this man, all I got. Good movie. I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed the kills, as messed up as that may sound. This man did not care when he was killing Cameron. Allison was like, no, and then he did.
Yeah, Cameron probably got, as far as like torture wise,
brutality. He got it the worst.
He broke his back with the banister.
He broke his back. Well, he stabbed him in the right here in the rib first.
Yeah, stabbed him, kicked him. He broke his arm.
He broke his arm. He stepped on his arm. Well, stepped on his hand because he went to go grab the knife.
The gun.
with a gun, and then
Did
he
he
broke his fingers.
No, he had the knife.
No, he had the gun. Remember, he had the gun in the
He was
hand,
pointing
and
it.
then-
Yeah, okay.
Boy, the way Michael popped out of that closet. Whoo!
I knew that was gonna happen because he looked up and there was his dad right there in the attic stairs.
I will say,
and then he looked down and I was like,
some of the jump scares are a little predictable, but it'll still get you because all of them got me, man.
what's going on? Is there a wreck? I think there's a wreck.
I think they're. Yeah, I don't know. I liked it. Like, I enjoyed it. Go see it.
Crap.
But yeah, Cameron got it the worst because first he got stabbed,
Yeah.
then he got his back broke, and then he got. Bro, he took him. Michael broke. The railing.
Shoved his head through the banister
Shoved his head through the banister railing, then shoved his neck through one of the broken pieces of wood. Kept just going like this,
and then slung his head side to side.
and then slung his head. Boy.
And then shoved him through the railing again, and then
And then
him
just
up
left him.
and like bent him and broke his back upwards with the railing. Then left him just lying
And then started walking down the stairs, and then Alan's just like, "Come and get me, you son of a bitch!" And then he just turns and goes, "Oh, really?" Like this. He goes, "Oh, really?" He turns over and just snaps Cameron's neck. I was like, "Oh!"
Did he snap it or did he pull it out?
No, he grabbed it and went like this. He went.
I thought he was going to decapitate him, so I put my popcorn in front of my face so I didn't see it because I didn't know. And then I found out he just broke his
out
neck.
of all the kills, you're gonna put the popcorn in front of your face right
Well,
there.
I didn't want to see his head get ripped off because that's what I thought he was going to do, but he ended up just breaking it
Yeah,
instead.
that man.
Poor Cameron, man.
Bro, hey, he got it the worst. Aside from the gay couple, he got it the worst, in my opinion.
Big John got the second worst, I would
Yep.
think.
Because imagine he got stabbed in the armpit. Imagine the pain. It's so sensitive right here.
Yep.
The pain. Oh, the tendons and everything right here. And then he gets grabbed by the head and he's just squeezing, eyeballs popping out. Like, Jesus. Jesus.
Could you imagine, like,
And Michael, Michael don't give a fuck. He killed a kid. He killed another kid in this movie. He killed a kid in this movie too. Just like in the first movie, he killed a kid in this movie.
I felt bad for that kid.
Like, I kind of didn't because they were messing with the gay couple and pranked them really bad.
Really? Don't you know whose house this is?
The way that the kids got the gay couple real good, but the gay couple got them back even better. I feel like because they were like, do you know who lived in this house? They were like, Michael. Oh my god. I think they're like doing like road construction. I don't know, some construction stuff probably.
But
this movie went ham. I loved it.
Could you imagine though, aside from the Rob Zombie, because that's a different producer, like the same guy that plays Michael in all these movies, could you imagine getting paid however much money for not saying a single word? He literally has to walk and stab people. Imagine no lines
all the
in
Halloween
all
movies,
the movies.
All the Halloween movies wasn't the same guy in every single one of them.
Yeah, I know.
It was different people. Rob Zombies was
but
a different guy.
the guy that's in the 2018 in this one, he's the OG one.
Yeah.
So imagine getting paid for literally not saying one word. Bet it's so easy to remember your lines.
He didn't have to say nothing. All his lines were.
Yeah,
just breathing. This man Michael didn't care, man. This man Michael was like, the way he was killing people, man. He was just like, "What, bitch? You missed." Just fucking Mary shot out all the windows, and then locked the door. That was dumb though too.
That was dumb. And then
she locked the door as if he couldn't just pull her out the broken.
When Cameron's dad pulled up, like all the windows were rolled down. I'm like, why? Why do you keep the windows rolled down? I don't understand. I don't get people that keep I personally wouldn't keep the windows rolled down, especially at night, but that's just me.
People about to tell me I'm an idiot. I already know. I'm ready.
Oh well. Okay.
2 people like my comment. I mean, like my status.
I hope the pharmacy's open, man.
But yeah, Cameron, he got it the worst. Gay dude was second, in my opinion. And then the rest aren't in any order because it was all brutal. It was all brutal. Boy, Michael, man. I just want to say something, man, because it's like, I know some people are going to argue the fact, characters made stupid decisions. I mean, what would you do in that situation? Put yourself in their shoes. Like, what would you do? Especially all the characters from the first movie, because this is literally in the same night in the same year. It literally says that at the beginning of the movie,
the next day.
2018, Halloween 2018, literally the same night. They haven't had sleep.
I feel like, I wonder if this is the first Halloween where it's carried on and it hasn't been a new day yet?
I think no, because the original...
Like it hasn't been in the same night? Like 2 movies based off the same night?
Yeah. The original Halloween and then the second Halloween, literally in the same night, both.
The whole movie was through okay.
Because remember at the beginning
I don't remember. They're all just kind of blur together.
Do you remember at the beginning of Halloween 2, the original one, the cops come... And then Laurie Strode gets put in the ambulance. She goes to the hospital. Michael's in the neighborhood killing motherfuckers again.
Is that the one where she knocked the guy's head off and thought it was Michael?
No, that's
which one was
Halloween
that?
H2O, I believe.
See,
Yeah.
you know all these.
That was Halloween H2O.
Yeah.
But the first two Halloweens, the first two original. Because remember, they had like
The
that.
one I remember the most is the fourth one, and
They
then
had like
the Resurrection.
The second one had like more of that techno music in it. I guess like more of the techno Halloween
I
kind
have
of.
to go back and rewatch.
Yeah, because
We'll have to
the
watch
first
them
two
together.
Halloweens literally merge. Literally, the first two originals are in the same night, just like these
Yeah.
two new ones.
Okay.
So I don't even see the complaint though. Like, why didn't people complain about that back then? I feel like this one was actually a little better than the original second one, just because of the brutality and like. I mean, people made dumb choices in the original movies too. Like, I don't have any complaints back then. So, like, I mean, that's your opinion, but I feel like, go watch it and form your own
I want to
opinion.
know what it is with cars on my butt tonight.
But what would you rate this movie from out of 10?
I would rate it an 8 just because I wanted Lori to be
you
able
wanted
to
more?
fight him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wanted Lori to be more involved. Like I said, she just kind of like, no, I get she was stabbed and stuff, but when I thought she gave herself that pain medicine, I thought she was like ready to go. But
Oh yeah,
it didn't work.
The one death that we talked about after. So the nurse, she starts shooting. She's missing every shot. It is what it is.
One woman did survive. She hid and she survived.
Yeah. But the nurse, the woman dressed up in the nurse outfit for Halloween, she was shooting at Michael. What the hell was that? A Desert Eagle she was shooting?
She was a doctor.
Well,
Her
she was a
husband
doctor.
was dressed
Her husband
as
was a
the
nurse. Okay.
Yeah.
No, her husband was dressed as a doctor, and she was dressed as the nurse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But in
She
real
was
life,
shooting-
he
yeah.
was a nurse
Yeah,
and she was a
yeah.
doctor. Yeah.
So I guess they were kind of doing the same thing that Allison and Cameron did in the first movie.
Yeah.
Flipped it. So like she's shooting a gun, she misses every shot. Michael just kicks the door as she's going to shoot her next shot. I guess like her hand
kicks it.
snaps and it somehow
flips the gun
flips over.
back.
She shoots herself. I'm like, Jesus.
That was clever though. Like
That
I want to
looked
know who writes the script for
like
these moves.
Yeah, the way
Because one, they're messed up, and two, they're genius.
the way that Michael looked at her, like after the way he got out the car and looked, it looked like he smiled for the first time in like 60 years. Like he was like, oh damn, that was probably my best kill ever. Like,
Yeah.
man, go see this movie. Don't let nobody tell you not
Who
to go
was the
see
one
it.
that put the bricks in the bag? What was her name? I forget.
That was Annie's.
That was one of the younger girls.
Yeah, that was Annie's girl that she was babysitting in the first movie. But I forgot.
But she
I forgot
took
that girl's name.
She took that pillowcase and filled it full of bricks and
That was smart.
hit his head.
That was smart. She-
Didn't work, but it was clever.
Yeah, but when he threw up against the car and started choking her, she was taking his mask off, and
That's like his kryptonite. That's like what
that gave
throws him
her
off.
enough time to like run and get out of there.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean characters were doing stupid things in this movie, but it's like put yourself in their shoes. Like, what would you do in that scenario? And like Allison,
I'd
when
just
she got
lay there. I'd be like, I can't fight you.
when she got pushed down the steps, when Michael like shoved her down the steps, she kept stabbing him. He was like, man, that ain't doing shit. He's like, just kicked her down the steps or shoved her. She fell and snapped her leg or broke it or something because she couldn't really get up.
No, she fell on the knife.
Oh,
and
she fell on the knife.
Yeah, it sliced her thigh open. That's
yeah,
why
that's
she was
right.
screaming.
She couldn't really get up, and like, Cameron did have the worst death because like, it kind of mirrored like the way he died and the way Allison had to watch it. Kind of mirrored how those couple how the couple at the beginning got it when he was in their bathroom or whatever. That was exactly almost the same. That was such a like crazy foreshadowing of what was going to happen to Allison and Cameron, except she didn't die, but Cameron did. That was golly.
It's like when you start talking about it, you realize you like put the like pieces together and you're
Yeah.
like, wait a minute.
I think like what people did was they just went and saw the movie, or people already told them it was bad, and they were like, oh, they were going into it with a negative mindset, and didn't just sit through it and block out all the negativity and just see it for what it is. It's a good movie. I love this movie. It was dope. I feel like it was there wasn't really a lot of story. There sort of kind of was, but this is basically in the middle of like, imagine if the first movie and this movie were one movie. This is basically like all the killing that goes on, all the action, all that stuff. This movie was action-packed. There was no time to breathe or
It was
nothing.
like suspenseful and
Intense as hell.
like thriller type.
Like, they made Michael fucking scary and creepy again. Not that H2O shit where, you can see his eyes or the resurrection.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, it was also too like his face was all burnt and his mask was all singed on one side. But the way he survived that fire, I don't know if he notices, there was like a little like hidden, I guess, fire.
Yeah, I noticed that because
room
that firefighter was looking up and he opens it. He just starts killing.
Yeah, it's like a garage door. And he opened it and just. I felt so bad for that firefighter.
Yeah, I felt bad for all of them because he just walked out like, man, y'all about to get it.
He was in the garage. Okay, now it makes sense because I was thinking he was hiding in the basement in like a safe room or whatever.
No, I'm pretty sure he was in the garage.
He was because the firefighter fell through the floor.
Mm-hmm.
So now I realize it.
I wish
it happened so fast. I'm like,
I wish that they would have showed us how he like got in the garage, but I don't care because it's like, you know, it's Michael. He's gonna survive somehow.
He got there. I knew though. Whenever we seen the first one, the 2018 one, that there was gonna be a follow up because I'm like, when they panned back through that basement,
and he
wasn't there.
Nope.
Because they panned down, like they looked down the stairs and all through it and stuff, but they didn't directly show the floors. I'm like, he's not there. He can't be. I know for a fact he's not. I can't wait for the next one to come out.
Man, the next one's gonna be dope.
A year from now, look for a video a year from now.
It's supposed to be called Halloween Ends.
Hopefully it's true.
I hope they actually kill this motherfucker, all right? I'm gonna tell you, you know, a lot of women complain about not having a man who cares. Michael is showing, he's been chasing after Laurie Strode for 60 years. He's been dying to see her. He's been
literally.
He's been killing to see her. Like
I want to know.
Oh my God.
How?
Why is it that
you kill Michael Myers?
Yeah, because I mean,
the trick?
they tried everything in this movie.
Can you chop his head off?
He got shot. He got beat the hell up. He got stabbed.
I feel like you have to like tear him apart limb from limb like a vampire.
The head gotta come off. He can't survive that unless he just grows a new head. Then I'll be like, all right,
like
I'm
Deadpool.
done with. Yeah, I'm like, and then all of a sudden plot twist. Oh, it's been Deadpool this whole time.
The little baby legs.
Multiverse. I'm like,
the little hand, the KFC spork. I love.
But man, this man Michael though, man, he used every tool in the box in this movie. Like he was like John Wick in this movie. Literally, he used everything. He used the kitchen light. He used every knife in every crib. He used the axe at the beginning of the movie, or like that big pitch thing.
He used like wooden posts.
He used everything. Anything that could kill you, or anything that you think you couldn't get killed by, he was able to kill you with it. Like, it was a crazy movie, man. It was a good movie.
What was so funny though is after the movie was over and you went to the bathroom. Mm-hmm. And I said, I'm going to look at this arcade, you know, and there was two claw machines, like right in that hallway area before you get to the actual arcade opening part. And I was looking, and I walked up to the claw machines, and I look over, and like the whole arcade is closed. It's dark, pitch black.
I'd have been out.
And then I was like, nope. And I turned right around and I said, I'm gonna go start the car. I said, I'm gonna walk my happy butt
Can you imagine if like the theaters had like someone dressed up as him and just stand there like that, and he just like walking towards you, man?
Nope.
If I had a gun on me, I would have accidentally emptied the whole clip. Like, and that's the crazy thing is, like, I'm wondering, is he wearing a like bulletproof vest? Like what is this man doing? What is that?
This, don't pull the trigger on it. It's a pepper spray gun. There's 2 fires. You get 2 shots. Costs $40.
Man, wouldn't it be some shit if they shot him with that in like the next movie and he just dies? Like,
Kilby told me that he would rather me shoot him with a real gun than that. It fires 112 miles an hour.
Oh yeah.
At your face. Like, could you remember? Could you imagine? But it's got a safety and stuff. But he bought it because I don't feel comfortable actually carrying a gun, so he got me that instead.
We went to the movie tavern, and like honestly, she got popcorn and something to drink. I didn't want no food because I knew this was going to be bloody and gory. I don't think I'd be able to eat through it.
Well, you should have popcorn.
I ate popcorn, and that was fine, but like anything meat or like ketchup, no, not during this.
See, I watch enough Chicago Med to know that it's all fake, so I'm
it's just like, I'm not like trying to like...
if I hadn't watched the Chicago Med, because they do a lot of surgeries and like injuries and whatnot, if I've never seen that show, I would have passed out right then and there. Once that guy got stabbed in the eye, I would have conked out. There's no way.
Yeah, man, this movie was
but
good.
I knew. I'm
Go see it. You know, I don't know how many times I gotta say it. You know, people are gonna form their own opinions.
If
you know,
you got a chance and you're interested, go watch it.
Just go watch it. Like, and if you don't like it, at least you got the theater experience and not just sitting at home. You know, because of COVID and everything. Like, go see it. You know, it is on Peacock streaming. You can go and watch it there. But I would suggest you go to an actual theater and sit in a comfortable seat and watch this movie because it is good. I mean,
I wouldn't mind watching it at home, you know.
I mean, I wouldn't mind either, but I'm glad that I went to a theater to see it because, like,
Yeah.
it was just the theater experience, being there with everyone, a lot of other people. I noticed some people liked it. I noticed some people were like, man, this is dog shit. But that's their opinion.
Yeah.
You know, like I said.
I feel like if you're like a real, like, oh my gosh, like horror movie fanatic and you catch the Easter eggs and stuff in the movie,
Like I
then that's when you're like, oh, this movie's great. But I feel like if people watch it just to be scared or like just
It's
for
not-
fun, they're like, nah, this sucked.
There are
It's
good.
not scary. It's like a thriller suspense type.
It's intense. It's
Yeah.
fucking gory. It is kind of.
It's not like
Look,
a ghost, like boo. You know?
I'm not gonna say you're gonna go home and have nightmares. You're gonna like pull up to your house and just start to
Depending on who
hallucinate and see Michael standing right there by a tree
Oh
next
no!
to your
I
house.
walk into
like-
the car after the movie. I was looking over my shoulders, left and right. Just, I'm paranoid anyway. I'm always scared. Like when I'm
This
by
movie
myself
was
out.
good, and go see it. I don't know what else to say. Like my rating, I did say a 10 out of 10, but the fact that we pointed out some flaws, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. That
Yeah.
to me, that's a fair. That is a.
I mean, as far as like production wise and acting and stuff, I mean, I thought it was.
Acting was good, but the one part that had me cracking up though,
The scream?
honestly, no, the part where the cops told Allison and her mom that that he's left. She goes, "What?" I'm like,
Yeah,
"What?"
that like
I was
scream.
"What?" that was pretty funny. There was good humor and everything, but go see the movie. 8 out of 10. Michael Myers needs to be put in Mortal Kombat if he already isn't. Give him all these fatalities, stabbing, ripping heads off. Like he's a perfect addition to the Mortal Kombat roster. Do you have anything else to say?
And on that note, we're gonna go get some food.
Waffle House.
Maybe
I don't know. I might just. I don't know.
we can get it to go.
That's true. What? Just sit in the car and eat?
Peace, no English,
Peace.
because I think he might want that.